Hey, what's going on, everybody? What up, what up, what up? Welcome to Young Brawling Gaming channel. Guys, today I'm going to be sharing some gameplays from my early season push. We're at 54-4 in the world. I mean, it's a bit easier because nobody's really pushing this early in the season, but still, we got a few games that I would like to share with you guys. Some nice games. This one looks like those are clan war battles. This one against Royal Hogs. Royal Hogs, Hunter, Goblin Hut, Earthquake. Let's go ahead and jump into that one, see how that worked out. Also, guys, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please do that down below to support this channel. I appreciate that much. But alright, so the opponent starts off the game with the Royal Hogs. I go with the Baby Dragon Lumberjack on defense. So it does pretty good. 5 elixir, I spent 8. No, 6 elixir, I spent 8, but I got a counter push. And plus, I got 6 more on top from the opponent. That means we're up about 4 elixir, right? It makes good sense. So if I'm up 4 elixir, I'm going with the Golem play. And I chose the right side because, we hadn't taken any hits on that tower. This was a tough game, by the way. Here, the opponent goes with another rush play on the left with the Royal Hogs. That gets a lot of damage on the left tower, actually. But I continue with my push in the right. Got a Golem. Got a Nightwitch behind it. I load up a Baby Dragon as well. Splash damage onto the Barbarians. You want to get rid of those as soon as possible. So that way Golem can get to the tower here. Golem actually Lumberjack locks onto the tower. And that does an insane amount of damage. Here Lumberjack does a weird move. Goes onto the Hunter and ends up getting taken care of by that Hunter. But we are looking all right because we took down that right tower. All right. So now we're almost into double elixir. So I thought the opponent would go with the Royal Hogs in the right lane. That's why I went with the Mega Minion, just a cycle there. And I don't want to go Golem in the right, guys, because you don't want to go for King Tower. You want to go for the other tower. Here I just nadoed the bats and the Royal Hogs back. Mega Minion does a pretty nice job of cleaning that up. I load up a Nightwitch. I expected those Barbarians. I was ready with the Baby Dragon. I Barbaro. Good thing I got the Heal Spirit in there. Definitely needed to get that done. I figured that the opponent's elixir count was a bit low. So I started rushing here with the Bridge troops. And this is really good for us because that deck that we are facing right now, Barbarians and Hunter are 2 cards that will destroy the Golem. So once we got the Barbarians out of cycle, this Golem Nightwitch play is going to do wonders in the left lane. But I still have to get my lightning ready. I did a horrible lightning here, though. That could have cost me the game. I don't know how I ended up missing the Hunter here. This was in lightning range, but I ended up still missing the Hunter, unfortunately. So the game would have been a bit easier if I had taken down that Hunter. Baby Dragon would have still been there, and we would have done a lot of damage. See, I thought we can break through there, but we weren't able to break through just yet. Here comes another Royal Hogs play. I have to defend that in the right lane. I was able to cycle Baby Dragon and a Barbaro onto that. So the Royal Hogs are out of cycle. I can go ahead and do... I did a Golem in the pocket just to keep the pressure going, guys. Here you'll see the opponent cycles Barbarians. And I go with the Lumberjack. We're getting close. We're getting close to the tower. I have to spam at this point because I'm afraid of these Royal Hogs getting to the tower. A very close game. Our right tower was at 530. A bunch of good lucks being thrown at me by my opponent. But that's cool. That's cool. It happens. All right, let's check out another game. It was either just a bunch of... well, I had a best of 5 with somebody on my Twitch stream. They joined my stream and asked me to best of 5 for $5. I ended up winning that 3-2. If you guys want to see these gameplay, let me know. I'll definitely make a video on these. All right, here we go. This is another one. Lava Hound. Pretty good player. finished in 4,500 last season. That's really nice. Unfortunately, didn't get a best finish though. That would have been nicer. Let's check it out, guys. This is a really tough deck as well. It has a clone with the Skelly Barrel, so you know what that can do. I'm just gonna go into 4 elixir. So the opponent starts off with the Lava Hound in the left. I have a pretty bad cycle. I have to go Mega Minion. I cycled Barbarian Barrel because my 5th card was a Night Witch. I would rather cycle a Night Witch than a Baby Dragon like that, because the bats will help me with the Lava Hound better. Here, Baby Dragon. Onto the skeletons from the Skelly army. And I don't try to overcommit on defense here because the Night Witch and the bats are going to distract the Inferno Dragon just for enough time. And I didn't think the Lava Pups were going to get taken care of by the Baby Dragon, so I ended up using a Tornado. So from being 3 up elixir, that Tornado brought us about even. You see, this is good. The Inferno Dragon was out of the opponent's cycle. You know, I figured I can go with the Golem play in the right lane. And, you know, I wait for the Baby Dragon to lock onto the tower. I go with the Mega Minion. And a clone comes out from the opponent. That is actually fine with me. That was a lot of elixir spending that lane. We should be able to tower trade at this point, because Inferno Dragon alone cannot stop the Night Witch Golem play, right? Especially when the Inferno Dragon is not even locked onto the Golem. So we're up about 4 elixir at this point as well. But the thing is, I can't really do much. So I still have to go in the right lane, because I'm expecting that the opponent would support this push here with the Inferno Dragon. So that's why I did the Baby Dragon in the right, Lumberjack in the right. And you see here, this was a perfect lightning value for me. Lightning actually took care of the Inferno Dragon because already a little bit of health was taken off of it. And when the Lava Hound got out of the range, it took care of the Baby Dragon. So now we got our cycle right. I can go with the Golem Night Witch play. Good thing is the Inferno Dragon works out for us. It was dropped a bit early. I have to bar barrel the skeleton. Cannot let those go through like that. Mega Minion onto the Inferno Dragon. That was a really good Mega Minion because it obliterated the Inferno Dragon. Here, guys, we got the Rage effect. You know, I do a Night Witch in the pocket right there. Baby Dragon and Mega Minion finished off the Inferno Dragon. Night Witch goes after the Goblin Cage. The Goblin Brawler got taken care of, and the arrows come out. Nice arrows. I didn't expect the arrows coming out like that and destroying my push there. So you see, I was a little bit upset. Got caught off guard. You see this play here, guys. The opponent goes with the clone, but that Skelly Barrel clone bar barrel came in so clutch. That could have easily lost that tower if the Barbarian Barrel didn't clean up those skeletons. So now the Inferno Dragon is again out of cycle. I have to go in with my push with the Golem Night Witch. You know, 1 minute 30 seconds left in the game. We want to make sure that we pick this one up. I cycle back to a Barbarian Barrel just for those skeletons. We take care of that Goblin Cage. And Golem makes its way to the tower, dealing that damage, and that is tower down. Good game and well played. Let's check out the next game. The next game is against an E-Golem deck with the Rage, a very popular deck in the meta right now, or at least it was in this season. Previous season, I mean. But there we go. Healed Spirit starts off the game for the opponent, and then a Night Witch behind the King Tower. My cycle allows me to do a Baby Dragon into the same lane. We're still trying to figure out the type of deck we were facing. Night Witch. So the Inferno Dragon is gone. Out of cycle. Baby Dragon is out of cycle, which is great. You see, Baby Dragon does enough damage to the Inferno Dragon for us to use a Mega Minion right on it, so that way it doesn't take our tower and the Mega Minion goes behind the Golem. That is a play that, you know, we try to do all the time. And look at this NATO, guys. I had to NATO that E-Dragon away from the push. Otherwise, it would have finished off the Mega Minion, the Lumber, and I wouldn't have gotten this 4 elixir from the E-Golem this quickly. So now we're up elixir. You know, I go with the Night Witch in the back. I figured I shouldn't go with the Golem yet. I want to defend this, especially when I got the Rage right there. I throw in a Barbaro, Mega Minion, just to keep that distraction going. And I'm not sure if I don't think I defended that with anything else. Ooh, I went with the Golem in front. It was a risky play, but you see, guys, it ended up working out because the opponent does not have any elixir. We had such an elixir advantage that the arrows were really good, but just not enough. I might have overcommitted here with this lightning. I was thinking about it. Should I lightning? Should I not lightning? Maybe I shouldn't have and just defend that push, or just build up my elixir and get ready to defend. But either way, that lightning did help us get some damage though. We're not too behind on elixir, so that's cool. The opponent chooses to go in the right lane. Actually, a dual lane push is coming out now, so I have to go Baby Dragon, Mega Minion onto the Inferno Dragon. You know, you want to make sure that the Inferno Dragon is taken care of. But the Battle Healer and the Night Witch play, I thought the Baby Dragon would lock onto the Night Witch there, but that didn't happen. You see, here, the opponent's going with the dual lane push. I had to let the left side go. I couldn't defend both. So, you know, once we're tower for tower, I can actually focus on the other side. So here, Baby Dragon is in the perfect position, guys. You see us dealing damage to the Golemites, and we're going to get a bunch of elixir really quickly. I'm back to it lightning, but instead I NATO. NATO distracts the Inferno Dragon from the Golem to the bats. That's exactly what we want. A lightning play on the Witch. I would have rather get the Inferno Dragon than anything else, but I had done the lightning already. But this looks like we've got a lot of stuff going on, especially when we just got the elixir. The opponent throws a good game. We got a bunch of units going towards that right tower, and that's going to be a good game. So we got a bunch of tough matchups early season. E-Golem and Lava Hound and Royal Hogs with the Hunter. Let's check out one more match in there. We can maybe take a look at this Lava Hound deck, maybe, or this Expo. I said we take a look at the Lava Hound deck. Let's see how this one worked out. So this one's with the Miner. Also has Inferno Dragon. So the opponent starts off the game with the Tombstone. You know, I didn't really have a good cycle, so I chose to just go Golem, especially because I have a Night Witch in my next card. I said Barbaro. I'm not trying to take too much damage. But you see here, I just got back to the NATO. I'm able to distract the Inferno Dragon away from the Golem. The Golem still has half a health, which is cool because now the Tombstone is out of the cycle as well. And we are at the tower with the Golemites. This is going to be a good amount of damage. Well, not really, because the Fire Spirits were really good from the opponent there. So here, I see a Baby Dragon, Lava Hound. I'm waiting for both of them to lock onto the tower, especially the Baby Dragon, so I can keep a full health Mega Minion. You know, here, I just lightning it because I wasn't sure if I do a Baby Dragon, will they be able to stop the Mega Minion, or will the Mega Minion end up finishing the Baby Dragon and my Mega Minion because it was locked onto the lava. So I thought the lightning was the best play there. I mean, we did end up taking a lot of damage to our tower, and we're only up about 1 elixir, so probably not the best play, but let's see how we recover from this here. That's fine because now we are up 3 elixir. The Fire Spirits are out of cycle. I go with the Golem play. I'm gonna need the NATO on the Inferno Dragon on offense. Here's the Inferno Dragon. Maybe it was a bit too early. I could have waited a little bit more maybe. Here, you know, I Barbaro to get rid of the skeletons. And now, guys, the golem is at the tower with the lumberjack. A little bit of an aggressive night witch. I didn't need the night witch there like that, but I tried to do a baby dragon play. I tried to get it away, but that miner, if the miner wasn't there, I think we would have broken through and gotten that tower. But that play actually didn't let the opponent do offensive miner, so that's good for us. The next thing the opponent has to do is get a lava hound on our tower. So you see here, this was perfect lightning value. I got the tombstone and the inferno dragon. That clears the path for the golem. And you see at this point, I know this game is pretty close to being a win, especially when that tombstone didn't even kite the golem back to it. And, you know, I just NATO everything in together. Splash damage from the baby dragon. It's going to hit the tower as well as the units. And that's a GG. A bunch of emotes thrown at us from here. But that was a little bit of a comeback win. We were down a bit of damage, but it recovered pretty nicely. Alright, guys. This one here. You guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like. Share this video with your friends if you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching, guys. Brawling out. Peace. Take care.